At Fort Knox, we take care of each other, our own, and our state. Our ties to Alaska inspired us to come alongside them as custodians of the land through projects that enrich and protect the environment we call home. Through a 27-year partnership with the Alaska Department of Fish and Game, our crews helped to restore 1.5 miles of Fish Creek and its neighboring wetlands before we began operations. With the hard work of our engineers, miners, and operators, we moved the earth to restore and enhance this valley's original intent. This project brought life back to 175 acres of land and brought back thousands of fish to the valley.
It's really neat to tell the Fort Knox story sometimes to folks who just don't have an idea, because people have a picture in their mind of what a mine is all about, but Fort Knox isn't necessarily that way. We discovered that there were isolated populations of grayling up there and all the old settling ponds, but they were stunted. They were only about 5 inches long. So our role, talking with Fort Knox, was what can we do to improve this area up here? The initial goal was to get 800 to 1,300 fish greater than 200 millimeters, which is around 7 inches. But we've far exceeded that. We've got over 5,000 grayling in the reservoir right now. To tell somebody something about Fort Knox that maybe they don't know, is that they should be really proud of what they've done up there. I think it's leaving it better than they found it. And now there's this nice lake. It's got a thriving fish population. It's reproducing naturally, and it's something that is eventually going to go back to the people of Alaska.
Today, Kinross Fort Knox has partnered with Trout Unlimited to create the Alaska Abandoned Mine Restoration Initiative, the first of its kind in the state. We teamed up with the U.S. Forest Service to restore Resurrection Creek in Hope, Alaska, which had been impacted by historic mining, back to the thriving fish habitat for generations to enjoy for years to come.
So today we're celebrating a unique partnership between Kinross and Trout Unlimited, the restoration of beautiful Resurrection Creek right behind us. This is the first project under our Alaska Abandoned Mine Restoration Initiative. To our knowledge, this is the first partnership of its kind in the state, and we are very honored to be part of it.
Hope has a pretty rich history. You were one of the original mining towns in this state back to the late 1800s. And yet you also have a rich history that is associated with your fisheries, the bounty that comes through the streams. And so I think it's no accident that this is the first initiative that we have seen here, this collaborative effort.
Starting in 2009, we began to reclaim our retired True North mining site and bring this corner of our previous operations back to a natural state. Planting new vegetation over 52 acres, grading and recontouring 149 acres, and seeding and fertilizing 270 acres. In total, restoring 2,050 acres of land. Today at True North, you can spot everything from wildlife to the public enjoying the grassy hillside. True North is the first large-scale metal mine in Alaska's history to be signed off on by the state of Alaska.